Education, education, education. The famous words of Tony Blair, and in a sense he was quite right, because nothing concerns parents and indeed grandparents more than the successful education of young people, and it's something I entirely agree with. In Suffolk, and in my constituency, we have a three-tier system of schooling. We have primary schools, middle schools and upper schools. Indeed, it's one of the few places in England where that still exists. Suffolk County Council has been looking to see whether this system is viable, and they've concluded that we should move to a two-tier system because this will improve educational attainment, and they produced evidence to suggest that this view can be backed up. However, there are important questions about this. We've had many changes in local government, in our health authorities, other forms of change in the public sector. They have not really improved public services and their delivery. People feel very committed to their schools, and most people feel comfortable with the three-tier system. That is why we need to ask some very important questions. Does the change and all the dislocation mean that the educational attainment will be so improved that it'll be worthwhile? Secondly, what is the cost of this? Invariably these things cost more than is budgeted for. What will happen to our smaller primary schools? What will happen in the meanwhile during the transitional period to the teachers in terms of retention and recruitment at our middle schools? How long will this whole process last? These are hugely important questions, and all the emails and all the letters that I have received from my constituency show the depth of concern and feeling. I want to try to find out from all interested parties what their views are, because naturally I am committed to improving the educational standards in my constituency, but I'm not going to allow this to happen if indeed these questions are not answered. So please do contact me. It's very important that you should do so. We have another meeting next week with the County Council, with the key leaders of the County Council and the offices, to try to find a way to take this hugely important matter forward to the right conclusion.